Miluj nas Bože po velikoj milosti svojoj, molimo te se usliši, pomiluj.
What up, world? This is Jason Andre Roberts, aka Conquest, over here at Lounge Studios for another recording session for Aratas, Radical Interruption, the original soundtrack. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is another episode of Aratas Inspirations. And man, I'm super excited because this episode is another concert vlog, because this past, I'm trying to remember the date, I think it was August 3rd, 2025, I caught Linkin Park at Prudential Center.
Yo, what up though, it's Quest and it's a mob scene. As you can see, I'm here at Prudential Center in Jersey to see Linkin Park. Man, I'm super excited, but it's crazy out here, man. The lines are insane. No one knows how to get into the building. I'm at the merch line right now. Of course, there's gonna be an Aratas Inspirations episode based on this, but I'm just excited to see one of the greatest bands ever hit the stage in Jersey.
The opening artist was Paris. It's actually spelled P-V-R-I-S instead of P-A-R-I-S. And she was amazing, but I got there kind of late, so I only caught like maybe 2 songs in her set. But definitely caught all 20-something, 30 songs that Linkin Park did, and it was amazing. Now, the reason why this is super important, because again, Linkin Park is one of those bands that, you know, came out of the nu metal era, but there's definitely a hip-hop sensibility to what they do between DJ Han and Mike Shinoda, who we're gonna get to in a few, you know what I'm saying? And of course, Linkin Park came up in the Jay-Z episode I did as far as Aratas Inspirations is concerned. So when I realized that these guys were in the city to do songs from their catalog and from their brand new project called From Zero, I had to be there. It's the newly formed band with their new singer, Emily Armstrong, who I think is fantastic. We all know nobody's gonna be Chester Bennington. We know that, we understand that, we don't have to beat that to death, but I think Emily really does a great job being her own person and staying true to the, you know, Linkin Park aesthetic, you know? So the show itself, man, I mean, you can see from the clips, right? Like they did their thing. They did Lying From You. They did, you know, One Step Closer. They went through an extensive look into their catalog. They closed the show with Faint. Faint was crazy. Man, again, I'm trying to remember them all. Hopefully you see all the clips and you see all the songs, because again, they did close to 30 records, right? And of course they did records from Zero. They did Up From The Bottom, which is part of the deluxe edition. They did one of my personal favorites, Overflow. Crazy. Two-faced, crazy. I mean, I can't stress it enough. And you know, you saw all the things that make Linkin Park, Linkin Park, you know what I'm saying? Like again, they went through their transitions, they went through their reformations, they went through their restoration, in a sense, but I was really blown away, and to see one of my favorite bands ever kill it, it was such an inspirational moment for me. They really played to the crowd, they really connected, they had cameras surveying the crowd with all their Linkin Park gear. And one thing I want to say, as far as the hip hop meets metal sensibility, I gotta give props and praise to Mike Shinoda. Mike Shinoda, I think, is extremely underrated. We're talking about an artist who is a MC, a vocalist, a multi-instrumentalist, playing keys and guitar and doing the production. Like, he, along with Chester, I would say are the heart of Linkin Park. And there was a part where, you know, he goes into the crowd, he meets up with a fan who's like probably seeing Linkin Park for the first time. He's got these big protective headphones on, he takes the headphones off, they switch caps.
That one's me on the bottom, okay? I'm making this for you. It doesn't fit on the top of that. Let's just slide like this real quick. Yeah, you're okay. It's not that hard.
The cap he gives him has all the signatures of the band members. It was a really cool, sweet moment. And then he proceeds to freestyle.
How you doing, y'all? My name's Mike. I'm flowing with the new shit. Doing it all night. I like what I do. I do what I like. I can quit. Get it back like I'm riding a bike. It's like, stop. Bring it back, bring it back. We got that balance. Keeping the soundtrack that you can't.
Off the top of the dome, start rapping to the crowd, making references and doing real MC things. And then he goes on and does his solo stuff like, you know, Remember the Name and all the stuff from Fort Minor. Just reminds you that there is a deep hip-hop sensibility to what they do. And it's also what makes Linkin Park so special because they're so multi-genre and so multifaceted with their music.
Everybody's so petrified, it's like 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power, 5% pressure, and 50% pain.
So, yeah, man, amazing job. I'm so glad I went. Again, it really speaks to what I'm trying to do with Aritas in a lot of ways, in my own way. And yeah, if you have an opportunity to see Linkin Park live, man, I know they got a couple more North American dates to do. If they're in your city, go see them. Even if you've never heard them, I think you would come away being a fan. And yeah, that's about it. I think I've gushed enough. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Aritas Inspiration. Aritas is on the way.